Hey guys, welcome back to another Warframe Weekly Reset video. So, let us see what is on the agenda for this week in Warframe. Let's start over having a look at Nora Nightwave.
Who have we got on the line?
Radiation damage,
I don't have a line.
Railjack missions, Ollie's crash course, nice. A resource collection, Dusk Stumper, that's gonna be fun. 500 enemies, standard 15 missions, and standard 30 Exima skills.
That's all.
Okay, yeah, let's check out what the offerings are for this week. Got some more cosmetic items. Now let's have a look, see what I might end up getting for myself. Nah, I'm good with that, Might get that. Or this, might get this. Titania. Let's check out the mods. Sentient Barrage, Shield Disruption, Energy Siphon, Rifle Scavenger, Metamorphic Magazine, Pistol Scavenger, Infested Impedance, Wild Frenzy, Enemy Radar, Holster Amp, Volatile Variant. That, I wonder, does this work for the go-to weapon? Should probably work. EMP Aura, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Lol. Loot Detector. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we've got a augment for Ivara. We've got Prism Guard for Mirage. And Purging Slash for Excalibur. Okay, let's check out the Archon hunt for the week. We've got a red shard, sabotage, excavation, and showdown. Bad. Definitely gonna be doing that. Let us head over to Teshin and see what he has in store for us this week. Hopefully it's some good things. Last week was quite nice though. That 30k endo came in clutch. But let us see what we have this week. Riven Cypher standard. Nothing else really. Riven mod. Mini side, I guess. Might as well get that. Let us check out Duviri. So what do we have available in normal path circuit this week? We've got Nidus. We've got Nidus, Octavia, and Arrow. Nice. If you haven't gotten any of the three yet, I would highly recommend going for Arrow. While his chassis does have a nice drop rate, the rest of his parts do not, and are rather difficult to farm the normal way. Well, not difficult, just it's a bit of a process. So I would probably recommend going for that. Other than that, if you have gotten him, I would just say you could go for one of these. I think Nidus you do get from a assassination mission, so if that's the case, then your option could be Octavia. So I think I will be going Octavia for this week. Let's check out the rewards. Shotgun Savvy, Melee Mod, and an Augment. Nice. And an Arcane Consequence. Okay, let us check over what Steel Path Circuit has available. Bow Incarnon, Latron Incarnon, Furus Incarnon, Furax Incarnon, Strun Incarnon. I highly recommend the Strun Incarnon. I have that and it works really well. It's amazing. And if not that, then your Latron Incarnon. Also really good. I have it on the normal version though. However, I do plan on getting the Prime and seeing how it works on that, but still the damage output on the normal version of the weapon is amazing. So I would highly recommend either the Latron or the Strun Incarnon for this week. If not, then you can go for both. That's also cool. But considering the fact that I do not have this Incarnon, I might go for it. Or this. Not too sure yet. But I'll make my choice later in the week. I think what we can do is just head over straight to the Dormizone and check what they have in store for us there.
Business are you about today, Drifter?
I am about my own business today.
Look at us, chatting like old friends.
So, what do we have here today? We've got some Archon cells for the next 2.5 hours roughly. Got some neuroids. I legit feel like buying this, but I see I do not have enough extract. And we've got some ribbon mods, so I'd probably just recommend picking up those if you can. An arcane adapter and an excellent Warframe adapter, not a weapon. And an arcane, cool. Not bad. Let's head over back to the base of operation. Okay, now that that's over, we can head over and check out Deep Archimedia or Elite Deep Archimedia. Hopefully this week is quite nice. I got a nice loadout last week, so I'm hoping this week we've got some decent stuff too. Extermination. Fissures erupt into the mission, causing the enemy levels to go up by 1 every 10 seconds. Destroy them to stop the level from increasing. Rupturing fragments, replace shuffling fragments. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies gain 25% fire rate at the cost of 50% ammo efficiency. I feel like we had that last week as well. Then we've got an alchemy. 10% of enemies are equipped with an impervious elemental barrier that can only be destroyed by an amp4 of the corresponding element. Bold Venture, enemies deal 15% less damage and take 15% more damage, but gain 15% movement, attack and fire rate. Speed, damn. Guardian Eximus units may be encountered, including Guardian Eximus Necromex. And then we've got the Fragment Tide never stops attacking. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement and parkour velocity. Slain enemies burst with void energy. Okay. So, let's look at the modifiers. Activating an ability inflicts 50 damage. Ability overload. Using an ability opens a void rift. Fractured armor. Ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. And gear embargo. Gear cannot be used. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, I got Stylex and Saturn. Plasma and Foreman. Those two weapons. Yeah. Well, at least the first one's built. And Zenostar. God damn it. Oh well, but that doesn't look all that bad. That does not look all that bad. I just finished rebuilding building my Stylex, and hopefully it does well. Also, do not forget to pick up your shard from bird 3. This week is a yellow shard. I am not going to spend 30k standing on this, however, but that is just a personal choice. But that is also going to run out in 23 hours and 41 minutes, so probably a different shard in the next 24 hours or so. Okay, now we can head over to the Hex in Warframe 1999 and we can have a look at the challenges as well as the Temporal Archimedia or Elite Temporal Archimedia. So we've got some 150 Skeletor troops, Bottled Lightning, Punch Card and Emergency Medicine. I'd probably go with Bottled Lightning. Ah, lovely. Archon Catalyst Blueprint and an Emerald Shard. Destroying Containers, a Revenue and Arcane, Skeletor troops with melee weapons, an Adapter Blueprint and an Arcane, Combo Killer, Friendly Fallout and Magnetic Menace. I'll see what I choose later today. Deckrot with abilities. And hey, it's Amir's birthday. Be sure to send him that birthday message. We've got some Former. Nice, it's a built Former. That would be awesome. So, 300 melee weapon kills on any enemies. We've got a Archon Reactor Blueprint and another built Former. That is awesome. That is awesome. Broadened Horizons. Got Emergency Medicine and Practice Precision. Got another 500 enemies with abilities. We've got a Weapon Excellence Adapter Blueprint and a Warframe Adapter already built. Nice. And it's Flair's birthday. Don't forget to send that birthday message. Okay, cool. Let's head over to the mall and see what's in ETA. Elite Temporal Archimedia or Temporal Archimedia. To any of those wondering how to unlock your ETA or your EDA, basically you just gotta get your standing for each syndicate maxed out. On the Sanctum you gotta reach rank 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and in the Hex you've gotta reach rank 5 as well, and from there you will unlock the Deep Archimedia and the Temporal Archimedia. It's a really great way to maximize the amount of shards you can get per week, as the Archon hunt tends to not always be the most effective way to get Archon Shards. Okay, so we've got another Exterminate. Sealed armor. Enemies take 95% less damage from non-weak point hits. Tough. Munitions. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that first word. Enemies will take damage if a player is within 15 meters of them. Okay. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement speed and parkour velocity. Noise suppression defense. Drones fly above flare, spraying them with fervent gas. That is going to be a pain. I hate that modifier. Or risk variable, or deviation, whatever you'd like to call it. Against slain enemies, reduce movement speed and parkour velocity. Degrot enemies are infused with fervent and take damage over time. They explode when killed and leave deadly fervent in their wake. And an assassination. Reinforcements will arrive during the fight. First Skeldra and then Degrot. Enemies take 95% less damage from non-heavy weapons. Enemies will drop heavy ammo packs and heavy weapon recall time reduced to 5 seconds. Within the underground, hostile overgrowths will attack if players stop moving. I hate that one. I hate that one with a passion. Okay, we've got ammo deficit, fractured armor, undersupplied, and transference distortion. What do we have this week? I have Semgoth and Titania, my Fenmo and Kuvakarak, Epitaph, Dennet, Isaac, however you wanna pronounce that. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And while we are here, we can have a look at what Illinois is selling for us in the Coda Weapons section. Okay, same as what I spoke about in the last video. However, these do rotate in a day or 2 days, roughly.
Let's do this again.
Okay, I think that's it for this week. Not anything special really going on. X challenges will be quite nice. Some decent rewards over there. So yeah, oh yeah, and don't forget to check out Prime Resurgence. This week, well not this week, as of now, we are on the Equinox Prime and Wukong Prime package. Next offering will begin in 24 days and 17 hours at the time of recording. So yeah, well, be sure to get these two if you do not have them. I know many people will be going after Wukong, but do not sleep on Equinox. Good frame, good frame. Mine is currently building, and I really look forward to building her and seeing how she turns out to be. I've heard that she has nuking capabilities, so that I am indeed looking forward to.
Save your shot until you're sure of your target.
Yeah, listen to the relic lady. Save your shot. Okay, well, I think that's it for this week, guys. Please do enjoy the rest of your week. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.